Hello, guys. Reaction video on Fox News about what's happening at ICE in Chicago. We're talking about the Operation Midway Blitz. Let's go. Without further ado, let's see what they're talking about.
Operation at Large Chicago is underway with many arrests already being made. Our next guest is leading the effort, but Illinois Governor J.B. Pritzker says he's actually hurting the state. Listen.
What we know is that Gregory Bovino, who seems to be in charge of the operations here, has a history of acting in ways that are quite violent against people, many of whom are not criminals. They are grabbing people who have brown skin or who speak with an accent or who speak another language.
Let's bring in Gregory Bovino, commander of the CBP forces for Operation Midway Blitz, and was just called out. Greg, are you looking for people with brown skin and accents?
Oh, good morning, Brian. It's good to be here. What we're looking for are immigration violators, folks that have violated our immigration laws, those vile criminals that harm thousands of American citizens each year. Perhaps the governor would do well to realize that we're actually ridding his city and his state of these criminals. Has nothing to do with skin color, speech, or anything else. It's immigration laws, Brian.
What kind of success have you had already over the past couple of weeks?
Brian, great success here in Chicagoland. Over the past week alone, several hundred arrests. Those arrests are by ICE, who leads Operation Midway Blitz, as well as those allied law enforcement partners, folks like the FBI, the DEA, ATF, and then also Customs and Border Protection. That's U.S. Border Patrol, Office of Field Operations, and Office of Air and Marine. Several hundred law enforcement agents and officers are in Chicago right now. You're going to see those numbers rise.
And it's tough. You have a hostile environment. You have a governor and a mayor who tell all terrible things about you guys. And you also have a situation where the cops can't cooperate with you. So this is a hostile environment, and people are just waiting for some viral moment. What do you tell your men and women doing these operations in ICE and Border Patrol?
Brian, it's certainly a non-permissive environment. When you have this crazy rhetoric by folks like that governor or some of the other elected representatives that we've seen, that rhetoric is all that does is lead to violence against our law enforcement officers and agents. So what we tell our agents is we're legal, ethical, and moral in our operations every day, but we are going after those criminal, illegal aliens with a vengeance.
So I want you to hear, and I know you know this already, but for the audience at home.
Okay, I will stop right here. I got to comment on this. You see how this opened up with the governor of Chicago, of Illinois, and stating that this guy's looking at people for accents and ethnic and foreign language speakers. This is crazy. And this is the commander Bovino of the ICE. He's stating just straight facts, what their law abiding, their ethical, moral, and their detainment of of undocumented and foreign immigrants that don't have legal papers to be here or have went through the court processes went through, and they found to be not suitable to stay in the United States. They have to go back to their homeland of origin. So, what do you think? Is this who's painting a picture of negative rhetoric? Which group, the governor or the ICE commander Bovino? Let me know your opinion down below. This is getting very interesting.
Illinois State Senator Karina Villa, one of the many working against you, while left-wing Democrats. Listen to her in the streets yesterday.
Stay in your cars. This is my city. That's right. Take off your mask. Take off your mask. What? Inside of your houses, everyone, do not come out.
She's in tears.
This is the problem I have. I have to stop there. Did you hear the entitlement that this official politician has? This is my city. No, this city belongs to every citizen of the state of Illinois, every citizen of the city of Chicago, every resident that resides there. This city is for every United States citizen that comes to visit, and and also people from other countries that come and visit the United States and want to stop in Chicago because of whatever attraction that bring them to Chicago. You're not owner of a city. This is not this is the but this is the mentality that a lot of politicians have, and they're talking to a federal official that's on their job. This is the rhetoric we're talking about. This is the negative impact that's bringing on the ICE members, ladies and gentlemen. This is the concern I have. You don't have to agree, but you should work in tandem. This is official government business. You should work together, not against each other. And you're showing these negative, divisive measures against federal agents, and you're a politician, a U.S. politician. What's going on? What is your thought about this? This is where people don't have respect. It's where you keeping the divide. It's very divisive. What is your opinion again? Let me know down below. Comment, like, and subscribe to this video. I don't know.
Take off your masks like they're gang members. What do you say to her?
Brian, when I see this, I think she really needs to see someone. She may need some help. As far as taking our masks off, that's to keep our Border Patrol agents and ICE officers safe. With 1,000% increase in assaults against federal agents doing operations such as this, I think it makes sense for those masks to be there. And just look at the ICE officer that was severely wounded in Franklin Park just last week in Chicago. There's a reason for this, and folks like that elected representative need to tone down that rhetoric. And we've said this many times, Brian. That leads to nothing good.
We know this. I don't know what he thinks he's doing, I guess, running for president. If Pritzker called you, would you take the call? Or should you call him and just tell him what you're doing?
Brian, I'll take the call from the governor or anyone else. This is an open book. We're transparent, and we're very confident in the job that we do here in Chicago. Right. So absolutely, I would take his call. But, I think I would rather walk the streets with the governor. He better put his walking shoes on if he's got those. And let's take a walk and look at his streets and look at what those criminal illegal aliens are doing to Chicago and his residents.
And you're fixing it.
This is what I'm talking about, guys. Listen to him. He's willing to take the call from the governor, or he actually stepped above that and said he will meet with the governor and walk the streets of Chicago and show him what's going on if he's not on the streets. Because every time I saw the governor on the streets of Chicago, it's always been in a safe environment downtown, not on the south side or west side. He could have been if the ones on there had a bunch of police around him, protecting him and clearing up the streets right there while he's doing his public speech. I don't know. I think what I see, there's a narrative that's been painting the governor speaking on certain things about racial ethnicity and language, and then this is the federal agent is talking about law and order. And you seeing these two different camps that should be aligned with each other are not in line with each other. And you've seen he's talking about principal points. So that narrative that the governor is placing out is not in line with what the commander Gregory Bovino is saying about ICE. And he's willing to open the door. He's willing to take the call. You have these governors and mayors, in my opinion, online saying things, but the federal officials are really saying, "Hey, come, I will take the call. I will meet with you." So somewhere this is getting lost in translation between the two. I don't know. I'm just listening to this as you in real time. I'm reacting to this news video, and figuring out there's something going on. There's an underlying current here that's not conducive to the positive movement of the city of Chicago and all the crime wave that's happening over there. Uh, they need to work with each other, and they need to work in tandem to attack this criminal element and also be able to focus on the undocumented uh, migrants that and people that stayed past their time. Uh, they can focus their energy on that, but it seems to be they in direct opposition to moving forward in this space. So, what is your opinion? Leave a message down below. Let me know. Let's continue to watch the rest of this video for the next 30 seconds. It's crazy.
He should be thanking you, and I thank you for joining us today. Gregory Bovino. We reached out to the state senator, Villa's office for comment, did not hear back. Greg, stay safe and tell your men and women to stay safe. Carly, as I go to you, there's been 150,000 applications to be ICE agents for 15,000
because of the environment that this administration is affording those ICE agents. They feel appreciated.
Yep.
Of course, there's going to be more applicants.
I'm Steve Doocy.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.
See, this is what happened, guys, all across the country. Look, people are waking up. The American citizenry is waking up across the nation, and they're being aware of what's going on out here. And like the ICE wants 15,000 more bodies on the streets to help with this overwhelming demand. They have now received, from what they're saying in his media, Fox News, remember Fox News are stating, there's 150,000 applications for 15,000. For 10% of the 150,000, they got 135 more thousand applications. This means there's some changes on the horizon. People want to see their state, their country, their nation in a better position. And so they're applying for this job. So let's see what's going on. What is your opinion? Let me know down below, because this is getting amazing. This is exciting to see what's going on. I don't know, but I can see the direct disdain that's being spoken of against ICE. And the commander, the opposite, the polar opposite, is being open and willing to meet with the mayor, a governor, willing to talk to them, willing to walk with them through the areas they're working on, and get liquid help and everything. Let's say want to help each other, but it seems like the governor and the mayor, they have a narrative they seem the saying the same things, and they're painting a narrative, and they don't look like they want to speak to the ICE commander, the people in charge of this, and figure out how they can work with it, improve their city as leaders. So I don't know what to say at this point. It's amazing to see so much disdain for the ICE, which is a federal agency, and they got rules and regulations they got to go abide by that they can't go outside of. So hey, what's your opinion? What do you think? Leave a comment, like, subscribe down below. Let me know. This is another reaction video. This just came out. It's going to be a lot of violence. It's been a lot of violence, but not working together is going to lead to more violence, in my opinion, because you can't. If the leadership can't work together, the body will fall. If the head is not in tune, the body will go any which way it want to go. It's lost. So I hope they get together on this and then work towards a better, greater goal, improving and making Chicago, Illinois safe again and great again, because the citizens of that area are, at the most part, are saying that's not what it is in the city of Chicago and the state of Illinois. Well, without further ado, what's your opinion? Leave a message and comment down below. Have a wonderful day, and you'll be seeing my next video soon. We're doing another reaction video. Thank you, and once again, have a wonderful day. This is Frenchie. It's amazing. I don't know. I just think we should work together.